What's up everyone? Welcome back to Our Life to Yours. In this video, we're going to be showing you guys how we do to take care of ourselves throughout this coronavirus or this coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now. So stay tuned. In this video, we're gonna be taking a trip out and buying some stuff. Now, before we proceed, I want to let people know that if you don't have to go out, we suggest you don't go out. It's always better to stay safe. I mean, I think this whole coronavirus thing has definitely been hyped and has gone viral, literally. And people are, over tripping. So sometimes it's necessary for you to go out and buy stuff and buy supplies. If you guys run out of groceries, if you guys run out of diapers for your kids, or whatever the case may be. But if you don't have to, then I suggest that you guys, stay home and play it safe. It's like when it's the flu season. When it's the flu season, they recommend that we get the flu shot and everything, because obviously we want to play it safe and we don't want to get sick. But it's like anything, if you see that somebody's sick around you, you're going to be washing your hands and trying to stay away from all those germs. So that's what we recommend. If you're going to be going out, then there's some tips that you should know that could be helpful. So in my case, I always carry around a little napkin when I'm at work or when I'm using a public restroom. I guess right now it probably would be a better idea to be carrying a napkin in case there's no toilet paper if you go somewhere. I hadn't thought about that. But as far as me carrying these napkins around, I don't carry a whole box, so I just carry like one or two in my pocket, is so that if I do go to a public restroom or I have to use a public door anywhere, I could have that little napkin to touch the handle. That way I don't have to touch it with my hands, because thousands of people have been touching that same door. So we're gonna be taking a trip to the store because we had to, because we were running low on some diapers for our baby and on some other groceries. But we didn't really want to be going out because we know that this virus thing, whatever, is getting out of hand. And also because we kind of wanted to avoid the crowds, because right now people are paranoid, people are tripping, and I've heard people getting into fights at the store and stuff like that. So if you could avoid all that drama, then we recommend that. But in this case, we're gonna have to, so stay tuned.
Quack, quack, quack.
Walmart is not her favorite store, but there's some stuff there that we want to get, so we're gonna head out to Walmart first. One thing that I wanted to tell you guys is we carry these ones in the truck, some N95 masks, and not because of this pandemic, but the reason why we have some in the truck is because I think a few months back, last year, was it last year?
Yeah, I think it was last year. The smoke from the fires was really bad.
So there was a big fire and it was really bad, and we basically just bought a bunch of masks to be protected from the smoke. So the reason why I want to bring this up is that if you guys did have some masks, it's like, don't be wearing them around if you're not sick. If you are sick, if you're coughing, if you feel like you're catching something, then definitely do wear some mask and protection so that you're not getting the whole world sick. But if you really are sick, then you shouldn't really be going out, period. You shouldn't be going out. But even if you're within the house, I think you should still be wearing a mask if you feel sick. That way you're not getting everybody else sick. So we're gonna head out, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so we're walking in the store. Number one thing that you guys also want to avoid is grabbing a little shopping cart. If you guys don't have to get a shopping cart, if you guys have a little cart at home, for us, we have the Pinkmobile, so the little stroller. We put everything there on the bottom. We try not to touch the store's cart. And if you guys do get a little, shopping cart, some stores have the little wipes where you guys could actually wipe them down, but I personally think that they suck. Like, they don't have enough alcohol or something to kill the germs. It's like, I feel like sometimes they fill them up with water or something. So if you guys have little wipes, just use your own. Otherwise, just don't grab a shopping cart right now. All right. Update. So we've been seeing it on social media, and we've been seeing it in the news, and we didn't believe they're actually completely out of baby wipes. It's crazy how much people are actually buying and tripping out. If you guys look at the shelves, they're all empty. And the shelves. So according to Walmart, they're completely out of baby wipes. I think people are wiping their butts with baby wipes because they couldn't find toilet paper probably. So good thing we didn't come for baby wipes. We already had some at home, but we just figured we'd buy some diapers, and it's like crazy how much they ran out. So we were just told that they couldn't take the camera away from us, but that we couldn't record even though everybody else does it. Yeah. So anyways, we're still gonna keep recording, but it's crazy in here. Everything's like emptied out. So if you guys haven't got diapers for your kids and you guys are running low, you might want to get some now because they are running low on diapers and wipes and stuff. Anyways, the reason why I got those little toallitas at home, the little wipes, is because if you guys are out and you guys have to go to the bathroom, it's good if you guys have some of those paper towels in your pocket. That way you don't have to touch the door handles with your hand. You could just use the paper towels. That's a good tip for me. Alright, so it seems like they're completely out of anything that contains Clorox. It's completely wiped out. So you guys want Clorox wipe, Lysol, anything that's like cleaning supplies, they're completely out, you guys. So if you guys look here at the shelves, they're completely empty. Empty. We went to the other side, it's completely empty. So apparently if you guys are gonna be cleaning, I think now the ladies that clean houses, las que limpian casas, they're gonna be struggling because there's nothing to clean. Everybody hoarded it. Everybody just took it. So it's crazy, y'all. It's getting crazy. All right, so we just got out of that store, and
It was
boy, oh
madness,
boy,
guys.
it was madness. Just to check out or just to get like an assistance to get you something. They didn't have the enough
Capacity or
personnel to help people out. People are going crazy and just
the aisles are empty. Everything is empty. Like, we actually need diapers. That's why we came. It's not because we're trying to stockpile. Like, we need diapers.
Yep.
And there was none. I had to switch again the brand, which I don't like to do very often, but
I guess mostly cleaning supplies. They wiped them all cleaning supplies, toilet paper, baby wipes, diapers, and stuff like that. That's what they mainly wiped them out on. So if you guys are in need of that stuff, I don't know, if you guys could just buy it online and back order or something, if you guys have it, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna order stuff online and get it back ordered. Probably easier to do that way. I caught Mariana touching stuff as she was looking for stuff, so I'm gonna make her sanitize her hands. If you guys are going to the store, unless you're really gonna buy something, don't be touching it again, because we don't know who else has been touching stuff. So don't be a Mariana, don't be touching stuff you don't really need or that you're not gonna buy.
dude, I did buy stuff.
She's possibly contaminated now.
Shut up.
You better sanitize, bro. Alright, so we're gonna proceed and we're gonna go to another store because we didn't find a couple items here, and we'll see how crazy it is at a different store. Alright, update. We're inside Costco,
It
and
hasn't been too bad.
so far I don't see any madness. I do see that people have been taking like 2 cases of water per person, but I don't see anything crazier than that so far. Do you?
Nope. We're gonna see. We haven't
So
gone to
we're gonna continue walking.
But let me tell you, there's a lot of alcohol still, so
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. If they run out of waters, as long as there's tequila and alcohol,
we good.
we good. Everything looks normal. There's an abundance of food, so food is not the issue. But if you guys are worried about food, you guys, there's a lot of food here. I don't see any chaos. I know that there was a Costco in in Modesto, and my sister was telling me that there was like fights breaking out and everything, but I don't see none of that here. Everything looks calm, so we'll see. I'm gonna go see if they have rice. All right, update. So, why is this thing not auto focusing? Oh, there it is. Low light. So, update. It's not as crazy as we thought, but once you start walking over to like where they have the toilet paper and everything, that's where you start noticing that they're dried out. There's diapers, but there's only size 1s. Size 1. So if you guys have a kid that's anything bigger than a size 1, they don't have shit.
They do have pull-ups though, so if you want to train
Ain't nobody
your kid,
need pull-ups, bro.
we do.
What about baby wipes? What's over there on that side over there? All right, we're gonna go see if they got baby wipes. I didn't see anything, any Clorox wipes or anything like that. I did notice that there's a guy that works here that he's handling out, which I think looks like just home detergent, free and clear, something else. Okay. So there's no baby wipes, there's no Clorox wipes, no toilet paper, but there's a shitload of Modelo's over there. That's it. That's good. There's Modelo's, there's alcohol. All right, let's go check the other aisle. So we said we weren't gonna buy anything, but so far Mariana's got her cheese, and I got my coffee. I think that if people ran out of coffee, that would really be a problem, because people would start killing each other. Because if you take my coffee away, we're gonna have problems. But the other problem is that I don't see any rice in here.
Oh, and then the other problem is que no tenemos así de oil.
Yeah, so there's no rice, so that means que Mariana puras tortillas a mano, mija, because they only have flour. Oh, but we got a pack of tortillas, so we're good. Walking out of Costco, and it wasn't as crazy as we thought it would be, or as people have been saying that it is.
I mean, they were still out of stock for a lot of this stuff, but it wasn't like people were being like rude or anything like that. At least not here.
I think it's just the norm. Like the things that they just didn't have was the Clorox wipes and bleach, rice and beans, and I guess stuff that people have been like over hogging because they're scared. So other than that, everything else was normal. It was not crazy at all how people say. Obviously, they're just out of water and diapers and that stuff. So if you guys are needing that and are thinking that Costco has it, they don't. We literally had to run inside the truck because it started raining. I didn't even know it was gonna rain today, but
it wasn't really raining hard, but
well, I didn't want the camera getting wet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Costco wasn't crazy. It's funny because we were at like the Dollar Tree right in front of it, and I was like debating whether or not to go in there, but we were kind of curious to see what the whole fuss was about. Yeah, definitely people over exaggerate. It really wasn't that crazy. I mean, they were out of stuff, and I did see them like handling out some stuff, but it wasn't crazy. The lines weren't big, unless we just happened to be lucky or something. But I mean, there's a shitload of food, so that's what people really should be worried about, not toilet paper and water. I mean, I'd be more worried if, like, you know, shit was running out of food or something. So it looked great. So again, if you don't have to go out, just don't go out. We needed to go out because we needed some, you know, essential stuff, diapers primarily for the baby, and baby wipes. We didn't really need anything else, but that's the only reason why we went out. Otherwise, we're just planning on staying home, and we're not going to any gatherings or anything like that. Like I said, if you are going out, just be careful. If you're touching doorknobs and stuff like that, if you see people who are coughing or look sick, just walk around, go to a different aisle, just avoid you know, those people, any contact, and avoid going to family gatherings and stuff like that if it's not needed, because you never know who's gonna be sick. The only thing that made me sad about Costco is that there isn't any rice, and if people in my family that know me, they know that I live on rice. That's like my...
We still have some at home, but that's
Yeah,
the one
but
thing that is like bothering me.
I cannot be running low on rice. Like, no, that shit would have me stressing out. So, and that's another thing that people have been like just buying the shit off. Like people are just taking all the freaking rice and everything. So, yep, we're gonna head home and then we'll close this video. All right, so we're home, we're safe and sound. First thing you guys want to do as soon as you arrive home is what Mariana is doing right now. So what you see at that moment, she is applying soap to her hands. And what you want to do is turn on the water. And once you turn the water, you will commence to wash your hands. And what you want to do is you want to wash your hands for approximately 2 minutes. If you don't know how much 2 minutes is, then what you can do is sing happy birthday to yourself twice. So you can start singing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday you weirdo, happy birthday to you, and then you start all over again. So for this time, I guess you should almost be wrapping it up. You want to make sure that you get in between your fingers and possibly your fingernails. You could want to kind of just like scrape your fingernails against your palm and make sure that you wash up nicely. Now it's important that after you wash, you have to dry your hands very well, like so. So that was Mariana washing her hands, and by now I think everybody should know how to wash their hands. So just make sure you wash thoroughly. Anyways, so to sum up this video, our experience today going out wasn't as crazy as we expected. We expected like major crowds and everything just, you know, completely gone wrong. In some stores we just did notice a difference. You know, it's harder to get help from like the attendants there. It looks like everybody was just like super busy. All the shelves primarily were just all emptied out. The obvious was missing, so everything else was there. Everything else that you usually go shopping for, except the diapers, the wipes, anything that has to do with water. And I guess in they were all missing, whether they were in bottles, cases, or whatever it was. Even like the vending machines that had
at Costco that are usually full for like, and each of them are sold for like cents or whatever. All of that was gone.
Even that was gone. All the baby wipes in the stores that we went, it was gone. From I think out of the 3 stores that we went to, they were all just completely wiped out. Now, as far as the people, we didn't notice a bunch of people like panicking or tripping or paranoid. So, but everybody didn't. We saw a lot of people that were surprised and that were looking for those items, and they just weren't able to find it. So I'm just curious what the hell people are doing with the baby wipes. Are they cleaning their butts with them? Because if it is, then that's kind of rude, because, you know, for us being parents that we actually need the baby wipes, it's kind of, you know, upsetting to know that people who are over paranoid are buying all this stuff, hogging them up, and I mean,
because if everybody just took what they normally would take, there would still be like time for the stores to restock, you know?
And I mean, you don't go through a box of baby wipes like in a week or anything like that. So it didn't affect us 100% because we have some baby wipes and we know that we could, you know, push it out, but we always kind of like to shop ahead. And just the fact,
because you're a parent, you want to make sure that you have this stuff. They're necessities, so.
Yeah, but just the fact that we go out there and it's like, oh, okay, you know, there's none. So when are they gonna have some? You know, and we've been hearing that as soon as they like restock, you know, they've been just going away. And it could be now that it's could be that it's not just all the people that are tripping and paranoid, but it could just be that like the people who actually needed them, you know, now are having to find themselves going to the store and trying to, you know, be there first so that they could get the stuff that they actually need. So, you know, I guess I just hope that all this thing, you know, just kind of dies down, all this hype, and that everything kind of goes back to normal. Like I said, well, I don't know if I said this, but, you know, we're also sensitive to, you know, the seriousness of the virus, the elderly people who've been, you know, losing their lives, and people who had family members who passed away because of this. You know, we feel for them and our prayers go out to them.
And I mean, it kind of scares us too. You know, we have family members that are
that come, from different areas like Mexico and stuff, and are exposed at the airport, and then they're elderly too. So we feel for you guys. We are scared too, but let's just not panic.
More than anything, we have to be aware and we have to be cautious. So as you guys know, they're closing schools, they're closing everything. So you don't want to be paranoid, but you also want to, just be cautious and take care of yourself, primarily take care of your family. And the best way to do it is just to practice, common, hygiene. So just take care of yourself, wash your hands often, drink water often. I know that right now it's on shortage and it's hard to find, but take a sip every 15 minutes, because I've heard that even if the virus comes in contact in your mouth or whatever,
as long as you wash it out,
as long as you're drinking water constantly, it goes into your stomach, and I don't know the whole science behind it, but it kills it. So yeah, just keep safe, keep washing your hands, and just stay away from people that are coughing. As soon as I see people coughing, I'm like, all right, I'm out. So you guys should be doing the same. So thank you for watching. Again, if you're new to this channel, we highly recommend that you like and subscribe. And if you're already here with us, thank you for watching. And also, please, it's nice if you guys comment down below and suggest, videos for us to do, because we want to find something fun to do. So once again, thank you and have a great day.